to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Chuck Shipman will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Second baseman, Chuck Shipman.
First offering on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. One pitch on the way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Bridges is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
John Pitts will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Now the first pitch. Jeff Pitts is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Avi Ferks will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now the pitch. In the air to left center. Pitts arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Jason Lopez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. One, two. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Into the box now, Vernon Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
2-0.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
In now, Matt McDougal, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The next pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up right in the center of the diamond. Albrecht is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Darrell Williams will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Jesse Pitts will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. The 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they were set up for. That slider breaking down around the knees, that's a good job of holding off on the swing.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And I'll tell you what, watching this here on the monitor, or even at home on the big screen, it's hard to appreciate how difficult it is to hit that pitch. I mean, this thing just absolutely disappears at the end.
Now the first pitch. Rick Green comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
He's running towards second. This is foul right side. From the stretch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
I think that man right there will tell you. This curveball's a mistake with 2 strikes. Look, he leaves it up. It's right over the middle of the plate, and it's hammered for an RBI single.
Jeremy Pitts will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
So 1-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Now batting.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Pablo Gonzalez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. First pitch coming. Sean Albrecht stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Now the double steal is on here, and this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal, or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys, because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. In the air to center. Chavis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Miguel Calero